Hi everyone! So this is Teacher Marilyn. So ngayon, gusto kong i-discuss sa inyo naman about physics. So sa physics, mayroon tayong dalawang quantity na usually na pinag-uusapan. So ano itong dalawang quantities na to? Ito yung scalar quantities at yung isa naman ay tinatawag natin na vector quantities. Okay? Vector quantities. So, ano pinagkaiba nitong dalawa na to? Okay, so kapag sinabi natin na scalar quantities, ito yung mga quantities na meron ng magnitude. Okay? So, pag sinabi natin na magnitude, ibig sabihin ito ay merong number, okay, number plus unit. Okay? So, sa physics, very important yan. So, mamaya magbibigay ako ng examples ng scalar quantities. Now, yung vector quantities naman, ito, ang tawag sa kanya, ito yung mga quantities na mayroong magnitude and direction. Okay? Magnitude and direction. So, kung titingnan nyo, hawin lang sila, dalawa, no? Kasi parehas lang silang may number at saka may unit. Ang difference lang, sa vector quantities, meron siyang kinoconsider ng direction. Okay, so for example, ano yung mga example ng mga vector, ng mga scalar quantities? So, dun muna tayo sa scalar. Okay? So, examples ng scalar quantities na madalas nyo ma-encounter sa physics, meron kayong distance. Yan, distance, speed, pwede rin ang, ano ba, speed, distance, temperature. Okay, temperature. Okay. So, sa distance, okay, so for example, the distance, 10 kilometers. Okay, so meron kang magnitude. So, ang magnitude mo dito is yung 10 kilometers. So, 10 yung number, and then kilometer yung unit. Okay, so speed. Okay, for example, ito typical walking speed natin pag naglalakad tayo. That's 0.5 meter per second. Okay, so itong 0.5, ito yung iyong number. And then yung meter per second, yan ang iyong unit. Okay, so magnitude lang ang meron tayo sa speed. Temperature. For example, ito, normal body temperature. So 37 degrees Celsius. So 37 is your number and then degrees Celsius is your unit. Okay, so ganyan ang scalar quantities. Now, ang vector quantities naman, okay, vector. Okay, so ang mga vector quantities, for example, yung displacement. Okay, displacement, velocity, acceleration. Acceleration, pwede rin ang force. Okay, ito mga examples lang ha. Kasi as you go through physics, mas marami pa kayong mga quantities na madi-discover. Okay, marami pa kayong different quantities na makikita na scalar at saka vector quantities. So for example, dito sa displacement, kunwari meron kang 20 kilometers east. Okay? So, itong 20 kilometers, ito yung magnitude, and then east yung direction. Okay, another example naman sa velocity. Okay, for example, velocity ng car. Let's say, yung velocity niya is 10 meters per second north. Okay, so, meron kang magnitude, ito yung 10 meters per second, and then kailangan mong i-consider yung direction na north. Okay, so for example, yung car is to travel towards the north direction. Okay, acceleration. For example, 2 meters per second squared, northeast. Okay, so itong 2 meters per second squared, yan ang iyong magnitude, and then northeast is yung direction mo. Okay. Then force, ang unit ng force is Newton. So let's say meron kang force na 200 newtons, okay, acting towards the west direction. Yan. So, 200 newtons is your magnitude, and then west is your direction. Okay? So, bakit importante itong dalawa na to? Kasi sa mga calculations natin, nagmamatter yung mga directions. Okay? So, mas obvious na makikita niyo yan kapag dinidiscuss yun na yung Newton's laws of motion. Okay? So, tatandaan nyo na kapag nagko-consider kayo ng mga vector quantities, yung mga direction, they also imply specific signs sa math. Okay, for example, sa vector quantities, kapag ang direction ng object is to the north or to the east, okay, ang sign na ginagamit natin sa computation is positive. Okay? At kapag naman ang direction ng object is going to the west or to the south, ang ginagamit natin na sign is negative. Ayan. So, very important po ito. Siguro on my next video, I'm going to discuss yung pagkakaiba ng distance and displacement at saka speed and velocity. Okay, so for now, this is how you differentiate vector and this is how you differentiate scalar from vector quantities.